Hello everybody, this is Yoko's Anime Reactions, and this is going to be my review for Overlord 4, Episode 3. To those of you who have paid Patreon requests that, like Monster Rancher, Peacemaker, I think My Little Pony Season 2, even though I'm already doing it, so Anyway, I will work on that stuff tomorrow, because I think my sister's supposed to be getting the kids tomorrow and Saturday, maybe, so I might have a chance to actually be able to record decently, because I am off tomorrow and Saturday. I do have to work Sunday, but anyway, Overlord Episode 3. Well, we get to see what the Slain Theocracy has been up to since, dang it, which episode? It was in Season 1, I don't remember which episodes it was. But, yeah, we get to see what they've been up to, and apparently, yes, they were responsible for the whole Shoutier getting brainwashed thing before. And they apparently have, dang it, what were they called? Kind of like gods, but they're monsters or something, and we kind of got a glimpse of them, and I don't know if maybe they're in this same situation as Ainz, maybe, but they're trying to figure out what to do about the whole Sorcerer King thing, and obviously they don't acknowledge him as a king, because, you know, they're church-based, and acknowledging a lich as a ruler kind of would go against their whole doctrine thingy. And we get to see what Abeta was up to before she left to go and meet with Riestes, and I found it cute yet kind of odd as to Ainz giving her a kiss on the cheek, because she was claiming, oh, that would be the best way to keep me safe, to keep me from getting sick, you know, and I was like, is he really gonna do that, or is he just gonna wave her off like he usually does? And he gave her the kiss on the cheek, and she kind of got upset because she had wanted a kiss on the lips. And I'm like, how is he supposed to give you a kiss on the lips with no lips? And he actually did mention that. Like, I've got no lips. How am I supposed to do that? Like, how is he supposed to do that? I mean, like, tell me how. What, is he supposed to press his face against her lips and not even make a little kiss? That's the closest thing to a kiss on the lips she's gonna get. And she was so happy about that, because he actually did it. It wasn't quite what she wanted, but it was still a kiss. A kiss is a kiss. And when she left, he told the NPC that he was with, you didn't see any of this. Got it? Anyway, the Slain Theocracy is gonna be like a wait and see type thing, because if their strongest people are unable to beat Ainz, then they are essentially screwed. They acknowledge this. And later we get to see what the Empire's been up to. I think it was called the Baharuth Empire. If I'm not mistaken, let me know if I'm wrong. Anyway, the Emperor, the poor guy, is freaking anxious as hell. He's freaking out, trying to figure out how the heck to get out of the situation he's in right now, and keep his people and himself safe at the same time, because he doesn't really want to work with Ainz, but he kind of doesn't. It's either that or go against him and risk the Empire getting killed and decimated and all that. And he's obviously freaking out about this, and he actually mentioned he's allowed to speak freely in the carriage on the way there to the Coliseum, where he's meeting some merchants who are supposed to possibly give him some possible, like, information, weapons, magic items, whatever, because he thinks that maybe at this point anything might help our chances, if nothing at all. And he ends up meeting with the Slain Theocracy as well, but that's a little bit later in the episode. And he ends up freaking out while telling the others, why does this all have to happen to me? What are we supposed to do about Ainz? You know, and everything. And it's just, he's trying to come up with a solution that would work in this situation without getting on Ainz's bad side. And I'm like, why not just still work with him? He's your best chance at surviving as long as you show your worth, your people's worth to him in some form or fashion that they could use. You guys are safe. Otherwise, because if he has no value, if he has no use of you guys, that's when you're screwed. No, actually, you'd be screwed anyway if you went against him, but still, that would be your best chance of survival. And having an ally like that would be in your kingdom's best interest, because that would keep other kingdoms from trying to, attack you guys or anything. Because you would have the Sorcerer Kingdom on your side, and you obviously know what they're capable of, because they decimated a ton of people in the army in last season. And they're at the Coliseum, and they decide to apparently get the Warrior King out to have his debut fight after a good long while. And the Slain Theocracy's representatives are there trying to get answers from him about, I guess, what he thinks of the Sorcerer Kingdom, I guess. But before he can even write down his answers, they announce who the person who's going to be going up against the Warrior King is. And it's Hines! I was not expecting that. I was like, what the fuck? You guys are screwed. Yeah, they are screwed. Because he probably knew the entire time what they were planning, unless, like he said, that they probably had a leak, in which case, who was the leak? I doubt it was a leak. I imagine it was Ainz just knowing what these guys were planning, more than likely due to Demiurge, maybe, or something else, and was just biding his time and waiting until the perfect opportunity to reveal this. And I was like, oh my god, you guys are so screwed. I thought he was gonna die at that point, because I was like, oh, this is not gonna go well. But yeah, the Slain Theocracy was like, we're not having anything to do with you guys. We don't trust you. You could be working with this guy. And he tells them before they leave, stay and watch the fight. If you guys find any weaknesses, be sure to let me know, because we need all the information we can get. But yeah, I feel bad for the Emperor, because he's under so much freaking pressure from this whole thing, and he's just essentially walking on eggshells, worried about saying or doing the wrong thing to get Ainz on his bad side. And the episode obviously ends before the fight starts, so we don't get to see it, but obviously we know Ainz is going to more than likely win. He's not a warrior, which makes it even more insane. Anyway, let me know if you guys have any input on all this, and I will see you all next time.